Happiness. This is an audio article opinion piece written and produced by Pierre Anthony and narrated by me, Andrew. Some people bring happiness wherever they go, and some people bring happiness whenever they go. This is a universal truth. There are those who light up a room when they walk in, and then there are those that the room lights up when they leave. When we consider the TV show Cops, a general observation is that when it started in 1989, the biggest part of the alleged perpetrators was male. In the last half since 1989, the picture slowly changed to the alleged perpetrators being female. Is this significant? In the early episodes, it seems men mostly drank excessively and were caught on camera, drunk as a skunk, unruly, and disrespectful. Lately, it appears that more women are caught, drunk, and disrespectful, and it may be that my observation is wrong, but there seems to be a change in the natural order. In philosophy, natural order often refers to the inherent or basic order of the universe, believed to be governed by natural laws. This concept suggests that everything in the universe has a place and a purpose according to these natural laws. Other than the physics and cosmology of the natural order, we also find social and ethical surrounding this order, and it may refer to the idea that there is a correct or natural way how human society should be organized. There was a time when men took the responsibility for the family to provide for it, care for it, and give direction for it. Then it seems that there was a time when men and women shared the work or income responsibility, and these days, it seems that the woman is the head of the home, taking the responsibility of a natural man, provision, care, and direction. History, however, gives us a picture where the natural order was perverted, and the natural order was changed, and it is always met with disaster. The first bit of history is the time of Noah, where it seems people had a disregard for this God-given order, and that resulted in a worldwide flood. The second event is the story of Sodom and Gomorrah. There the natural order was perverted into a host of immoral things, even in the lives of ancient Babylon and in the time of the Roman Empire. Today, we see the same thing happening, and although the term, history repeats itself, is not something I entirely subscribe to, there is a recurrence of events due to the prevailing circumstances. Happiness, today, refers to the emotional state of people, their philosophical perspective, often referred to as eudaimonia in ancient Greek philosophy, psychological well-being, and life satisfaction. Economic and social factors could include quality of life, health, security, and freedom, which shape the overall idea of happiness. That is modern-day thinking, what happiness is all about. But is happiness not more than that? Scientifically, happiness is subjective to experience and can be influenced by a range of internal and external factors, including emotional states, personal fulfillment, relationships, and cultural values. Is happiness subject to doing right or doing wrong? I cannot think of any situation where people doing wrong makes them happy. The simple analogy is speeding. Do you love speed? And does it make you happy to speed? Although in the back of your mind, you know it could lead to dire consequences? When a cop pulls you over for speeding, are you unhappy because they caught you? Or are you unhappy because you were speeding? When I started driving, my dad used to say, if you want to speed, go and do it on a racetrack, where everyone understands the consequences, everyone understands the rules, and have a common respect for each other. Then he said, but if you drive on normal roads, respect your fellow users, and keep to the limits, because the people understand the consequences, they understand the rules, and have a common respect for each other. Happiness is a result of respect, respect for God, respect for your spouse, respect for your children, respect for authority, and respect for others. The day you threw respect out the door and do not respect God, don't blame God for the consequences. If you do not respect your spouse, you become unhappy, and it could result in strife or even divorce. If you do not respect your children, do not be surprised when they do not respect you, and likewise, if you do not respect your fellow man, do not be surprised when they do not respect you and steal from you. Jesus said a true thing, love God with all your might, and love your neighbor as yourself. Paraphrasing, have respect, and respect is love, and love is respect. If a man loves his wife, he will respect her, and he will not step over the line, he will want to provide for her. If you love God and do not color outside the lines, he will want to provide for you. Is it not part of happiness when a man and a woman have respect and love each other, and through that cause a happy household? Why then do some, step out of respect and love to mess up a happy situation. Love and respect are a two-way street, and we often come across someone who has no respect for others or themselves, and they make your life unhappy. It does not mean because others do not love and respect themselves that you should do the same. The consequences are on them, and not you, if you maintain love and respect. Mostly, people do not battle with intellect, but battle with the moral and the spiritual. Some scientists believe that spores are brought to Earth by a spaceship, and those spores put everything on Earth. Now, let me remind you that these are very intellectual people. Some scientists believe that there was this Big Bang, emanating from nothing. Ordinary people know that nothing is nothing, and nothing cannot explode, but super clever people believe that nothing exploded. It is not a case of intellect, it is a case of morality and happiness, believing that one day I will be with my maker and be something, not one day because of alien spores or nothing that exploded, I will be nothing. I cannot imagine being happy to know that I have no purpose, I have no destination, and I will be nothing. But, apparently, some do.